Banlist has dropped. I'm just trying to pull it all up on my computer so I can go through the list. All I got to do is see a quick glimpse of it before I jumped in the car. But damn, they did a lot. So giving me 2 seconds, just loading this up. My internet is a potato, and I am streaming off my phone. So they've already saw from the fun now. I can go through those straight away. They've hit 2 cards. They've banned 2 cards, and the 2 cards that they have banned are Eclipse Wyvern, makes a bit of sense, and Rusty Bardiche, makes a bit of sense as well. They're actually very, very. The only one that I was the Eclipse Wyvern in the sense that there might have been a more effective way to hit it. I think just by we'll go through the rest of the list, but just by hitting that, it's not done, in my opinion, as much. But it's still very, very good. The fact you could use it more than once was probably a huge contributing factor as to why it got hit. Anyway, that's the ban list. Now to the semi-limited list. Oh no, sorry, the limited list. Yeah, I don't know if I've actually got a link. It all came through on Facebook on me. If you just Google forbidden, it's on the official Yu-Gi-Oh Facebook page. But the limited list. Now the limited list is blooming exciting. So the limited list is Altergeist Multi-Faker. Makes a bit of sense. I'm worried about Super Poly as well, and we'll get to that in a second. I'll go through all the cards, don't you worry. Altergeist Multi-Faker makes sense. I think Altergeist did okay in the last list, didn't huge amounts. But if they were left unchecked, especially with Almanage coming out, it would have been insane. They would have done crazy, crazy well. So I'm going to switch the camera around now, just so you can see. There you go. So we're going to go through these as we go. Black Dragon Collapse 7 makes sense. It hits Thunders a little bit as well. Salamane Great Gazelle, that's probably the biggest hit for Salads, but we kind of expected that alongside what the OCG did. And then, of course, you've got Tempest. So Tempest Dragon, the first Dragon Ruler to come back on the list. Obviously, following in the footsteps of course, the OCG. Will it see more play? Will we see more cards coming back as well? White Dragon Wyvern Bustin makes a bit of sense. And then Daigusto Emerald has come back as well. Daigusto Emerald, the one that Zoo crushed, has come back. So if you held onto your DTs and you picked up secrets, you are in the money, ladies and gentlemen. We've then got Salamane Great Circle, which got hit to 1. A little bit harsh on the Salamane Great, but I can kind of understand it as well. Sky Striker multi-roll. Do not think that Sky Strikers are dead. They are going to be still very much playable. It just means that they're a little bit more fragile. Terraform into 1 makes a lot of sense. And then Trickster Light Stage and Metaverse. Now, Trickster Light Stage makes a bit of sense going to 1. Because, again, if that was left on Metaverse... Yeah, Tempest coming back is amazing. You put it straight into like Harpies that are doing well as well. But Trickster Light Stage makes a lot of sense. Metaverse, again, makes a lot of sense being hit. Obviously, you missed it Mind Deck. That has been hit. The limited list overall, I'm very, very happy. It works quite well. Hey, Bill, or Will. I rushed home from work and he's still probably there. Now moving on to the semi-limit list. And the semi-limit list I am super excited about. So we start off with, of course, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End, Danger Nessie, Danger Jackalope, and Danger Sukanoko. That all makes a lot of sense as well. And we've got Aether, the Heavenly Monarch. Just trying, because I'm reading through a lot of it. Insecta Dragonfly, finally got that back as well to 2. Perform Power Damage Juggler, Shurit, the Strategist of the Necros. Again, that was quite straightforward. We saw that coming. And Royal Tribute. So Royal Tribute straight away. Cleafort Scout. Yeah, I agree. I think Metaverse and Terraforming always had it coming. It's a natural for amazing odds. But Cleafort Scout coming back to 3, that's amazing. It actually means that Cleaforts are actually highly playable. It's insane. Triple Monster Gate, triple Reasoning? Not Reasoning, sorry. It's the fire one. Focus camera. I'm trying to read through a camera. Super Poly at 3, again, is insane. It's in consideration that Thunder Dragons are still very, very much playable on the list. Rekindling, that's the one. Sorry, that's Rekindling. So that's for the Fire Fist support that we get later on as well. So that'd be very, very good. Yeah, Salad, I think so. I'm going to say this, but I think Salad took the biggest hit. Salad took the biggest hit in this list whatsoever, and it makes sense to me. I kind of saw it coming. They were dominating quite a lot. I mean, and I think what this list has done is it TCG was a lot more control. It was a lot more Orcus. It was Salamangreats. Whereas the American TCG was a lot based with your Thunder Dragons. So it's actually hit the three main decks that we kind of expected, and of course took Sky Strikers down a little bit as well. So that's very, very. Thunder Dragons are still very, very good though, Joe. That's the thing. The guys getting hit lost the consistency of replenishing their hands, but they still had the thunders that they could put into it, and they can replace the dangers quite easily. They're still very, very playable. And Colossus, the fact that Colossus remains untouched is ginormous. I still think it would be very, very good though. I still think Sky Strikers will play it. But definitely taking the biggest kick in the nuts is Salamangreats. And that's purely because they've lost Gazelle to 1, which we kind of saw coming. But the fact they lost Gazelle to 1 and Circle to 1 was just a double whammy that they probably didn't deserve. But they did get it. And that is, that's a bit not disappointing, but kind of expected in this meta. I'm more impressed with these two lists, well, these three lists, in the fact that so much has actually changed. The bands, no surprise there. The only thing that I would have been surprised by is if, like, Nightmare Mermaid. But Nightmare Mermaid would have taken away the generic C of the Orcus combo. But now all it does is it just means that the combo is not going to end yeah, I would 100% behind that, Joe. We've now got the Vision Heroes. I can't wait for the Evil Heroes. Evil Heroes, please. Well, like, part of me is like, yes, let's make Evil Heroes meta. Part of me is like, please don't, because then it means, because the set is going to be so limited and so hard to get those ultras, if any of the good Evil Hero stuff is in there at high rarity, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get. Yeah, Gazelle we kind of expected. It's Circle that I wasn't, that kind of caught me off. Wasn't expecting them to get the biggest hit on there. Cloud, this is the ban list. So this is the, as you can see here, Forbidden Limited card list, and it is effective from July 15th. So from today, didn't even get this leaked early. So how mad is that? Yeah, Heroes is mediocre. Hey Carl, so someone pointed out Rekindling is back to free, and so is Monster Gate. You can play it in your, you can now play your Infernoids again. Heroes is pretty mediocre right now, but the Evil Heroes are actually still really, really cool. Yeah, unfortunately, that is something that the PKs kind of suffer with, I'm afraid. It's the same with all types of decks, especially with Infernoids. Yeah, Stratos is now back to 2. So, Stratos 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this new format. I've now got to look at decks I haven't got to change a lot of my decks because not a lot of my decks are actually like my Thunder Dragons was probably my strongest deck and that was probably the best hit from this. But after the way it performed at Nats and Euros, I probably wasn't going to play it again, to be honest. Everything else I'm actually happy for. I think the new season is going to be incredibly fun, and I'm actually looking forward to it quite a lot. So yeah, this is the Forbidden Unlimited list for July 15th, 2019. Yes, so Tempest is back to 1, which is really, really cool. Rockets are being pushed, like they are trying so hard to sell rockets. They've actually had to kill the Salamangreat deck just to be saying, yeah, we've got rockets as a brand new structure deck, pick that up and off we go. Uh, so yeah, I can't wait. This list is going to be mental. We've got we still have as well, and I expect to be getting leaks tomorrow from Rising Rampage. We're still waiting on TCG exclusives, and we're still waiting on imports. So those imports could actually coincide with this list and change the meta. If we get Needle Fiber in that list, in that set tomorrow, it will take the set from being a bad set to being a sellable set, and then Needle Fiber is going to actually change the meta. You'll decide to go one way with this stuff here right now, and then you'll go, damn, Needle Fiber's out, let's go a different route. Yu-Gi-Oh card rental service. Big brain plays on that one. Um, yeah, it's actually insane. I can't wait for this. Super Poly is the most surprising one on the list. For this to go back to 3, I know it went to 1 then 2, and that's gone to 3, but it's insane. And I think the reason Super Poly is going to be so good is whatever meta kind of brings itself out or shows itself, there will be a Super Poly target, whether you're playing Mud Dragon, whether you're playing Starving Venom, or whether you're playing the Salamangreat Link, obviously less so now, Salamangreat Fusion, sorry, there will always be a fusion target in the extra deck for certain decks. And Super Body just hurts so many decks because it clears their board off, um, and then gives you a monster for it that you can either use for link fodder, or you get an incredibly powerful monster that's just going to absolutely dominate your opponent. So, anyway, that was, yeah, no, these are official lists. Official list. This is not my prediction. This is on the official Yu-Gi-Oh website, on the official Yu-Gi-Oh Facebook page. This is it. This is the official list. I'm not even messing. Yeah, I think it's great to get, like, you can stop the guard dragons as they try to build up their board. Um, and even if they have built up their board, it's just as good as sphere mode, if not more. Yeah, they still have mining, but Gazelle was just such a big part in it. I don't have a link to the website, otherwise I would. Um, it is literally on their official Facebook page. Just go on Facebook, type in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's like official Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, and you'll find it there. It's everything is there for you. I'll try and put a link in the description after this, because this is all being live streamed off my mobile. But yeah, it's insane. Like, the actual list is mental. So I'll just give you a quick live recap. So they banned 2 in Eclipse Wyvern and Rusty Bardiche. Then you've got a crud ton of limited, semi-limited, and a decent amount of unlimited. And the biggest one that's a massive change on this is bringing Scout back to 3, means that Cleaforts might actually see a little bit more playtime. Everything else is kind of more generic help. Strasta 2 is great for heroes as well. Obviously, Destiny heroes, Vision heroes, now that we've just got those. And I can't wait for the Evil heroes. So this meta, or this new season format, is going to be insane. Insane. I'm looking forward to it so much. But yeah, like I said, I literally just got in from work and I thought I would share this all with you guys because this is mental. It's such a big list as well. First time in a long time I've had a big list. Um, yeah, it's such a big list, and it's mental. It's going to be so good with the upcoming format. Rising Rampage, I don't think changes the meta that much unless the imports are massive. And if they are, then you're looking at stuff like Needle Fiber to change it that bad. Or we get more Time Thief support, and the Time Thief support is busted. But unless we get either of those two, Rising Rampage isn't going to change anything. So it means the current meta, or what you're going to build between now and then, will stay the same. There's not a lot coming out in between. It's going to actually fluctuate the meta between now and whatever the next set is. The one with the Link 5 Firewall Dragon. That's the next set. And that just gives you the Zankis, the Hakai, not the Zanki. Yeah, no, it brings you the Hakai, and it brings you more Tenyis, I believe they are. Which you get the first set of support, and you got the Marinesses as well. So the Marinesses will be quite cool in this upcoming format as well. So keep your eyes out on those. Yeah. So Pendulums and Thunder Dragons possibly going to rule the roost, but there's still a lot of gap for a bit of Rogue in there as well. So I'm not going to be surprised with anything that pops out of the woodwork that actually gives a good, decent run of their money. But if you haven't seen it already, this is or effective from technically today. A lot has changed. Check it out on the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami website. Like I saw, banned Eclipse Wyvern and Rusty Bardiche. Limited Autogeist Multi-Faker, Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, Salamangreat Gazelle, Tempest Dragon Ruler of Storms, White Dragon Wyvern Buster, Digusto Emerald, Salamangreat Circle, Sky Striker Multi-World, Terraforming, Trickster Light Stage, and Metaverse. Semi-limited, we've got Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the Beginning, Envoy of the End, sorry. And then we've also got Danger Nessie, Danger Jackalope, Danger Sukanoko, Aether, the Heavenly Monarch, Elemental Hero Stratos, Dragon Insector, Dragonfly, Perform Power Damage Juggler, Shurit Strategist of Necros, and then Royal Tribute. And then unlimited, we've got Cleafort Scout, we've got Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Dark Hole, Monster Gate, Rekindling, Super Poly, and Solemn Judgment. Dark Hole back to 3. Will it see a bit more play? Can definitely done so in Dinos. Go back to the good old set, baby. Activate Dark Hole. Winning. Cool. So that is it for the ban list. If you want to see it in a bit more depth and go through it in a bit more depth, by all means, I will try to put a link in the description down here, but I don't know if I actually can. I'll probably have to do it when this video is uploaded. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. We will be bringing you a lot more updates. We've got a couple more decks to do this week as well. Maybe some more combos. And then, of course, it's Rising Rampage sneak peek this weekend. So it's going to be very, very cool to see what TCG exclusives, imports that we have. And I think we're waiting on 4 more secrets to be announced. The 4 secrets that we already know are the Goddess Bow. It's like a Link 4, I believe. It's probably the best card out there. Then I think there's the Mecha Dragon or the Mecha Stake. There's like Orochimaru. I don't know where I got Orochimaru from, apart from Naruto. And then there was the Witchcraft. And then there's the Fortune Lady Synchro. Also, on top of that, if you haven't seen as well, they've also leaked all the OTS that comes out on the 15th of August. So 1 month away, we get an Ulti Desires, an Ulti Kanai, and a Ulti Dingrisu with a lot of super and common reprints for the Fortune Ladies, with a couple of super Orcus cards as well. So maybe pure Orcus coming out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, guys, happy dueling.